you were adamant at this time it was going to be different. You promised yourself that when you started this project, this habit, this exercise regime, that you were going to stick to it. And maybe now, if you're watching this video, you find yourself in one of those negative cycles where you've started something and you're stopping it just as quickly. And maybe you're feeling a bit disappointed in yourself and embarrassed and kind of like, what's the point? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to stop rotting and start actually thriving by following these specific steps to get you out of that negative cycle. But first, I want to announce a giveaway that I will be doing. In fact, 2 giveaways that I'll be doing. So when Instagram, the House of Vibrations Instagram hits 10K, I will be giving away a 4-week package where you can work one-on-one with me. I will personalize your affirmations, meditations. You'll have an entire PDF ready to go to get you what you want. And when House of Vibrations YouTube channel hits 100K subscribers, so this is 2 different giveaways, I will also be giving away the same 4-week package. So you know what to do. And just quickly to touch on the packages, I will be discontinuing them completely in August. So the final packages, the final calls will be in August. I won't be doing coaching calls anymore, and I won't be doing the packages anymore. So this is really your final week to get the package done, because then we have 4 weeks of coaching calls. So you can use Flash for a discount for the final packages. So I'm very excited to work with you, and I'm very excited for the next step of House of Vibrations, which I will be announcing very soon. But let's get back to you. So you're in this negative cycle. This is what you want to be doing. So the first step, I want you to be really gentle with yourself. What is currently happening right now, what you're currently experiencing, is neither good or bad. Because you have set out on this journey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to wake up at 4, I'm going to do cold showers, all of this stuff, and you've let yourself down again and again and again, the worst thing you can be doing right now is berating yourself for doing these things. And maybe it's, addictions, maybe it's food, maybe it's drugs, maybe it's just habits, simple habits. Whatever it is, I want you to know it's neither good or bad. Because if someone is an addict for 20 years, for example, and then they go on to make a career out of it and help save tens of thousands of people from, following in their footsteps, was that 20 years really a waste, or was that 20 years the catalyst to getting them to where they want to be? So the first step is being gentle with yourself and understanding that every single step you take is leading you to that desire. Once you have that mentality, there is really nothing that can phase you and nothing that you cannot overcome. And I want to prove this now. Here we have Bitcoin, and whether you're looking at crypto, whether you're looking at Forex, whether you're looking at stocks, the market does not just go straight up or straight down. It has to come down, find that demand. It has to go up for that supply, right? So it's constantly oscillating between buyers and sellers. And when it does this, it creates new highs and new lows. And so here I want to show you, this is a higher low, right? This is a higher high. This is a higher low. This is a higher high, etc., right? So the market is constantly coming down, finding that demand, going up, making a new high, coming back down, etc. So here we can see the market, even though if you zoom out on a higher time frame, it may look like it's just going straight up, but actually it's constantly fluctuating between price. And so when I was in my state of negative cycles, I would look at the time when I was like down and out, almost like rotting. I was like, this is a higher low. And in order for Bitcoin to create that new high, it needs to find new buyers. It needs to find new fuel, right? And so it's coming down and testing the price. And the same is true for you. I want you to look at it like that. When you are in these states, these negative cycles, you're coming down to find that fuel in whichever way it may be to catalyze you to the next high, because the next leg up is higher than the one previous. So that's really how you want to look at what it is that you're currently going through. You're simply creating a new high. And in order to do that, you need to find that magic. You need to find that fuel. And yes, I'm not saying that that's in the depths of Netflix or the depths of, Pornhub or whatever it is that you're doing. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying somewhere along the line, you will get so sick and tired of your shit that that will be the fuel to get to the next level, right? So be gentle with yourself at this time, as opposed to you're an idiot, you this, you're that. That's not going to serve any purpose at all. That's not going to help you get out of whichever state that you're in. When you have that problem mentality, looking at a problem plus a problem equals a bigger problem. Now, similarly, I am not here to make you feel comfortable in your mess, because if you feel comfortable in that mess, you're not going to grow. It's going to get even harder to grow because it's just so comfortable. It's so cozy in my mom's basement, right? It's so cozy watching Netflix for 12 hours a day. It's so cozy just doing nothing with my life, right? I just went back to Leeds, where I'm from, for the weekend, and it's so uncomfortable to me. I literally cannot wait to get out of there. It is so uncomfortable. It literally gives me like hives almost. I'm being dramatic, but I genuinely cannot wait to get out of there because I have outgrown it so much. I will never go back there. It's impossible for me to ever go back to that place, right? That is now uncomfortable. But if someone were like, no, it's fine that you're living with your nan, when I was like 15, it's fine that, you've got nothing going for you and it's fine that you didn't finish school, it's fine, right? If someone was telling me that, I wouldn't have done anything. I wouldn't have like moved to Australia. I wouldn't have done all these things. I wouldn't have got uncomfortable in that comfortability, if that's even a word. So what we want to be doing is we want to be getting to the root cause of what's really going on here. And I can almost guarantee you every single time when you are rotting, when you're in a negative cycle, when you, down and out, in whichever way that looks like for you, it comes down to a worthiness issue. Almost always, every single time. And the way that you understand is why? Okay, why am I feeling like this? Well, I'm overwhelmed at work. Why are you overwhelmed at work? Well, I've got too much work to do. Why do you have too much work to do? Well, I keep sabotaging and not doing the work that I said I'm going to do. Well, why do you do that? Until you get to the very end and you're like, oh, I don't think I'm good enough. Oh, I don't think I'm capable enough. Oh, I'm not confident enough. And so once you understand where your baseline is, then you can understand that that is where your mind wants to bring you back every single time, okay? So when you set out on this new journey, I'm gonna wake up at 4, I'm gonna do cold showers, whatever it may be. When you start doing that, your brain wants to bring you back to, no, but I'm not capable. No, but I'm not confident. No, but I'm not good enough. No, but I'm not pretty enough, okay? And so this is where the beginning of change is the hardest. But guys, the better it gets, the better it gets. The worse it gets, the worse it gets. Okay, it's really simple. And so it's the initial 1 week to 4 weeks of you doing consistent work on yourself that you can gradually come out of that baseline, okay? Because you start finding evidence of, yeah, I am actually capable. And so how do we start doing that? Small wins will change your life when you're in this low vibrational state, right? Because what you want to understand is, even getting out of bed and brushing your teeth some days is a fucking miracle. And I am not here to dispute that. And so while you may see people, there's Grace Beverly, and her schedule for the day is insanity. I've never seen anything like it. She does 300 things before like 2 p.m., right? So when you go on Instagram and you see someone like Grace Beverly, for example, doing all of these things, and you're like, I literally can't even get out of bed. Don't compare yourself to what's on the internet. You have no idea that person's upbringing, that person's mentality, the help that that person has, the staff members that that person has. You have no idea, right? So those small wins, you went for a walk, you brush your teeth, you had a shower. Like, these are wins, and this is where you start collating that data to build a case of why you are capable, of why you are smart, of why you are confident, of why you are enough, okay? And gradually you will start to believe that, and gradually you will start to act like it. Because let's be honest, if you truly believe, okay, I'm one of one, I always get what I want, I'm always chosen, and I'm completely capable, why would you be in bed? You wouldn't. You'd be like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get up. I gotta get going. I gotta get moving. Like, I've gotta live my life because I am capable, because I am successful, because I can be even more successful, right? But when you don't believe that, you take the action to prove that belief or disbelief, as the case may be. Start small so that you can start to respect yourself. Okay, today I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna, eat fresh vegetables, and I'm gonna sit down at my computer for 2 hours and do some work. It's a very small task. It may sound like it's not a lot, but when you've been in a rut, that's a huge amount. And when you say you're going to do something and you do it, you then respect yourself. The more that you respect yourself, the less you want to let yourself down. It's like, think of your best friend, think of your partner, think of someone that you love. You never want to let them down. You never want to hurt them. You never want to upset them or disrespect them. But why is it so easy to disrespect and hurt and upset ourselves, right? Because we don't like ourselves. So that's what understanding all of this does. Once you understand, okay, wherever I am, it's catapulting me to the next level. Every step I take leads me to my desired outcome, and it actually turns out even better. So this rotting cannot disturb me. And guess what? You woke up today, you can start again. And gradually you will come out of this negative cycle and be grateful for whatever happened in that negative cycle. Because when you have a problem, there is actually progress. Think about it. Let's say that you have a business and, the problem is you're looking to scale it. That means that is progress, because once you have found the solution to that problem, what is the outcome? Well, you're going to have more money, you're going to have more time, you're going to have more freedom, you're going to be able to do what you want, you're going to have more clients. So that problem is actually progress. So give thanks to the problems, give thanks to what it is that you're seeing right now, because you know that, okay, once I figure this out, I'm going to be flying. I'll be in Thailand, be in Japan, wherever you want to go. I don't know. You do what you want, right? So understand, be grateful for this time, and remember the charts. This is a higher low, and the next leg up is a higher high. So I trust this video helped you manifest. I can't wait to work with you for the final packages. So you can click the link down below and use the code FLASH for a special discount. And remember, once we hit 100K and 10K on Instagram, 100K on YouTube, I will be giving away 2 packages, regardless of whether I've closed the packages or not. I will still do it for those 2 people. And I trust this video helped you manifest. You are worthy, you are loved. I love you, and thank you.